All right. Hi, everyone. I'm so excited you're all here. My name is Mauro. I'm the founder of Vesping Around, and I want to thank you for joining me today. We're going to take a quick ride, pun intended, through what makes Vesping Around so unique, answer a few of the most common questions I get, and then give you a first-class look at our 2025 Puglia itinerary, which is coming up in September. So stick around because at the end, I'll give you the instructions to get your special rebate on one of the trips that is taking place in September, just for those who watch the webinar. So what is Vesping Around? It's not just a vacation, it's an experience. It's a way to slow down, connect deeply with Italy, and experience its beauty the way locals do. On two wheels, with the wind in your face and the smell of olive groves in the air, in the specific case of Puglia. When people hear about Vesping Around, they sometimes assume it's just another motorcycle tour. It is far from that. Vespa travel is completely different experience. The pace is different, it's lower. It's not a high speed race. We don't go from point A to point B. As you learn later, we have a camp base and we do daily mission, very leisure ride. There's small group riding, so don't fear about getting lost or going too fast or being exposed to traffic. You're gonna be like traveling into a group. You're gonna be protected by the lead and whoever follows. So continuing on what's Vesping Around, we usually stay in handpicked boutique hotels and countryside villas. And each day we ride Vespa style through stunning landscapes, vineyards, seaside cliffs, hilltop villages, and stop for immersive experiences throughout. A wine tasting, hands-on cooking class. Maybe we're experiencing a meal at a family-run, farm-to-table restaurant. And then we go back to home base, where you're going to gather with other travelers and you're going to exchange experiences, and you're gonna make you feel even closer to your fellow travelers. Don't worry, although some two-wheel experience is advised, no Vespa-specific experience is required. We include a full orientation and safety briefing on day one, and there is an additional one where you can partake, where I kind of show you and get you more confident on the road on a one-on-one or two-on-one or a small group induction to Vesping. Vespa vehicles, if you haven't rode one before, are robust, are safe, and very easy to handle. And most guests ride them paired as a duo so that the passenger can take photos and enjoy the scenery, sometimes swapping the role during the ride. But some prefer to ride solo, and that's totally cool. And they will get their own Vespa. Either way, the pace is going to be relaxed, the routes are scenic, and the vibe is always about fun and discovery and adventure. Maybe a little rain here and there. But don't worry, you're going to get a rain jacket and you're going to have a lot of fun in the process. So let's come to the common question you usually get. Do I need a motorcycle license? No, you just need a valid car driver license and being comfortable riding a bike or scooter. We do a thorough riding lesson before hitting the road, as I said before. That is an additional add-on that you can add during the booking process, and that will take you to the departure destination, to the departure location the day before, so that we can work together on that. Are we riding highways? No, we only ride local roads with very light traffic patterns and density. What if you've never been to Italy? Well, perfect. This is a great way to be introduced to Italy. Although I'm not going to take you to the Uffizi or to see the Last Supper, and I'm not taking you to big cities, you're going to see like a very curated, intimate Italy and explore it without feeling overwhelmed of big crowds and city centers. I limit the group size to about 20 in most itineraries, and people most often book and then they refer friends because they wanna experience that with other people they already know, and that's totally fine. even though on the trip you're going to meet other people and make lifetime friends. And if you did travel to Italy before, it's okay as well. This is like nothing you experienced before. Seeing local sceneries and participating to hands-on activities, a unique way to live for a few days, the Dolce Vita. Is it physically demanding? It could be. You are going to, ride for a while, so you might get some muscle aching, here and there, kind of like you go for the first time at the gym after a long time. But I tell you that my experience so far has been that through the very broad range of ages, from 30 to 70 years old, everyone seems to be pretty well with Vespa rides. I tend to keep rides no more than 30, 40 kilometers, and offer frequent stops. As long as you're comfortable being outdoors and riding a scooter for a few hours, you love it. After all, this is kind of like an adventure, and it should be treated as such. What is included? Vespa gear, Vespa road assistance, helmet, a little trunk to store your stuff. You're going to be given a patch and a magnet to put on the Vespa that identify your trip. The Vesping Around gear, which includes a backpack, stickers, water canteen, rain gear, and some other cool stuff that I will include depending on the itinerary. Accommodation is included, most meals, if not all of them, guides, and all the curated experience we mentioned on each itinerary. What's not included? The airfare, you got to get yourself there. Travel insurance, which is required to cover the entire value of the at least the Vesping Around trip, for your safety and for our safety. European visa, not in effect until 2026, so you go for 2025, and transportation to and from the experience departure. However, we do offer add-ons to get shuttle to come and pick you up and take you back to the closest train station or airport. Do you have planned trips for 2026? Not yet, or yes, I'm working on it. I'm working on them as we speak, so stay tuned. Check your emails, check your text messages, your socials, whatever feels good for you. I will be revealing 8 new regions and 17 new itineraries that are going to be from 3 to 5 days long, and I can't wait to reveal what they are. They're all super special to me, and they're going to visit regions that are more and less known to the foreign population. I'd like to take you through quickly, a couple of minutes top, to the Puglia 2025 itinerary. This region is the southern Italy hidden gem, actually not so hidden anymore. It's becoming quite popular. It's a sun-bleached coastlines, olive groves, whitewashed villages. It's popular for their trullo, which is like this really fascinating buildings with the roof the shape of a cone. We're going to explore, in this case, the Itria Valley, and we're going to be based in a luxurious countryside masseria, which is a historic walled farmhouse turned boutique stay. I rented the whole thing, and as I said, or didn't yet, we do have a few spots left, and I do want to fill it up this week or next week. So you want to grab the spot. Day one, we arrive. We're gonna have a quick Vespa orientation. We're gonna have a welcome dinner under the stars. We're gonna get to know one another. On day two, we start right off the bat. We're gonna do another little Vespa safety brief. We're going to ride to very popular, famous Loco Rotondo and Alberobello for a wine tasting and a truly house tour in true fashion. This is going to be a short ride so that you get acquainted with your vehicles and with the surroundings. On day three, we're going to do a olive oil tasting and hands-on experience. You're going to see how they harvest and bottle the favorite oil that you all can also purchase on premises, of course. We're gonna do a pasta making in the countryside after that. So that's pretty exciting. On day 4, we're gonna ride to Polignano al Mare. You're gonna recognize it because it's all over the Instagram. And we're gonna have a boat and then a cliffside aperitivo. On day 5, we're going to have a free morning to relax. And then we're gonna have a cooking class and garden dinner in the vineyard. On day 6, we're going to ride to other local villages, something called Cisternino. We're going to have a beach picnic along the Adriatic, and then we're going to go back to our accommodation. Day 7, I'm particularly excited about it. We're going to have a farewell ride out to Ostuni, which is a beautiful, famous city, a town. And then we're going to, on the way back, stop to our accommodation where we're going to have a live dance folkloristic to Puglia, which is called Pizzica, and we're all gonna dance and eat together for the last time. On day 8, we're gonna hug and shake hands and departure with full hearts, new friends, and unforgettable memories. So you can see a lot of happening. The itinerary I gave you is a sample. You can definitely download a sample of the itinerary. So what are we left with is what I promised you, which is the best part of this webinar. If you reserve, we have 2 trips departing, one on September 6th and one on September 13th. I am wanting to first fill the first trip because it's going to be a great, amazing experience. September 6th to September 13th. I'm looking for 3 more couples or 6 more individuals, and I will give you a special rebate of $500 per person. The spots are limited, as I said, and I'm hoping that you follow up on this beautiful, great offer. Check your post-webinar email for details and follow the links provided to book a quick discovery call with me in case you have further questions, or to place a deposit and lock in the discount. I can't wait to ride with you, and I'll talk to you soon.